Welcome back to Savvy Charmed Life. I'm Tracy, and today we're going to be doing a couple of monthly setups and travel journal with me. So I'll talk through some of it, and then we'll also do like time lapse, like speed through some of it as well, where I don't necessarily need to be speaking. But yeah, so I haven't set up April or May, and that's what most of this is for. It's 2 trips from April and May, and then I haven't really done a lot in June, or haven't like taken photos in June, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a June setup. So I know I'm going on a trip in July, so I'm thinking I may do a July setup at some point and travel journal for July in my planner, and then maybe do my nextology setup for the month of August, like my next installment notebook where we do like a setup with like new collections and all that fun stuff. So if you haven't seen my planner in a while, right now my Stology is in this really pretty, which I'm going to keep using because I'm going to, a little like a sneak peek or hint for my next installment, which I don't think I did a shop with me for that one, but I'm going to be doing kind of like a pink and mixed metals, just very feminine, very pretty, a setup like theme in my next installment. But right now it's in this really pretty like quilted felt zip up planner cover, which I think I bought on Mercari, and then I got this really pretty velvet bow on Etsy. I will link it below to be my little charm on my zipper pull. It's really beautiful. It's this really pretty velvet bow, and it has a little flower crystal jewel, and then this little like bluish leaf that's also gold. So I absolutely love that charm, so I'm gonna keep that. And I haven't updated my, it's just, I decided to keep my setup of like the intro page on my Stology, like my inside cover, I think I called that the wrong thing, inside cover, to stay the same. I'm just keeping with the mermaid theme, so I still have the same that you've seen before, the same little, I got these as like, just like it came with a sticker kit, like with an Etsy order. These are really pretty little doilies with bows on them, and then I have some Simply Gilded cards and these mermaid themed planner clips. So I'm gonna keep that the same for now, but we'll go ahead and take out my Stology. All right, so like I said, so I did do a setup for April, but it is like the ugliest thing ever. I just realized. I'm like, unfortunately, I don't think, well, I don't have anything there. I could, like, I basically did like a quick and dirty kind of just Easter, I don't even know. Like, this is like not very pretty. I did journal for Jekyll Island in here, mostly. Like, I put all my photos down and some things that I got. So I did journal a little bit for April, but I'm thinking I was gonna maybe do like a firefly setup for April. Let's see. Yeah, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna change this. I think I'm going to tape this here and do a new one, because this was like a like quick and dirty, like blah kind of April setup, which I hate. So I think I'm gonna tape these pages together and start and do the firefly setup for April. You guys will be probably like, what? After seeing so many of my other setups, this is probably like, this is like the kind of thing that I was doing when I first started bullet journaling. But it also just kind of like goes back to that, like, there's no there's no right or wrong. Like, if that's what you need to do and that's what works for you for that particular month, then just go with it. All right, but I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put one of these like at the bottom of the page. And then I think I'm going to use these to like dangle some strings and then have some fireflies kind of floating around, and then put, let's see. I'm trying to decide, and I think maybe I'll write, I think what I'll do is I'll put this at the bottom, and then I'll have these kind of dangling down and then fireflies around, and I think I'm gonna write April on one of these. I'm thinking maybe this one, so let's use my black Tombow brush pen, and hopefully I don't like ruin this. Oh. Okay, let me zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. All right, that came out okay. All right, could have been worse. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this sticker. I always have the hardest time. I love you planning with Kay. I love you, Kay. I love your channel. I love your stickers. I love that they're hand drawn, but I really hope, since the last time I purchased one of your sticker kits, that you have improved your sticker paper that you print them on, because they're hard to pull off. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put some of these like at random like intervals, like heights, and then we'll put some like in the grass. You know, I'm kind of wishing, I don't think these pull up. I think it's gonna tear if I pull it up. I did just put it down though, so yay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna change it up just a tiny bit. Okay, kind of killing it a tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the middle to kind of cover that. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some at the bottom, like they're in the grass, down here at the bottom. And we'll do every other different like sizes and heights down here at the bottom. Oh wait, that's not a grassy one. We want one that has a firefly in it. Alright, and then like that. Okay. Oh, I'm really killing it. That's okay. Alright, so we need another grassy one that has a firefly in it. Okay, right here. And then I'll put this one right here. Okay, that looks good. And then what I'll do is I'll hang some that are different heights from the top and have them kind of hanging down. That's what we'll do. And then one more. Okay. Like that. And what I'll do is I'm gonna use the tip side of this, and we'll just have some lines coming down like that. Well, you guys can still see what I'm doing, okay. And then I think I'm gonna put some little like bows at the top so it looks like it's tied somehow. then we'll use these cute little fireflies at the top to just kind of have them flying around like so. So hopefully you guys have been doing well. I apologize again for my, I don't know, was it 2 months? I know the last thing that I think I posted was my plan with me for the Disney trip. And then life just kind of got crazy. And I got a puppy. I got our puppy like literally, I know I was giving you guys lots of updates on the puppy, and I think honestly like that was it. I think we have to blame Poe. We have to blame the puppy who is asleep in his crate next to me right now. He was trying to eat some boxes earlier, so I had to put him in his crate. So he's taking a nap. He's been out like all morning with me. My husband had to go into work today, so we are home alone, me and the puppy. But yeah, so I think because we got the puppy like literally like the weekend after we got back from Disney was why that I kind of just like stopped everything. I was honestly just kind of trying to survive, you know, the end of the school year. So I just like stopped. So I think it was like March, April, May, and I'm starting to post with June. So yeah, like I took like a 3.5 month like hiatus. So all right, so that is going to be my setup for April, which I love so much more than that like weird random like Easter egg, not Easter egg, you know, page that I had. So this is going to be my setup page for April. I already did my travel journaling for Jekyll. I still need to do some writing on the journal pages. And then this was the Easter egg hunt that we did at my parents' house. And then I got a new pair of, actually 2 new pairs of Teaks. So that was the little like card I got from Teaks. I'm trying to remember what that was from. And then, oh, this is from, my ring planner that I showed you guys the setup for. This came with one of I was blanking for a second. I'm pretty sure this is where I got this, the online shopping tracker, which I'm actually going to be reselling because I didn't use it because I gave up on the ring planner. So that is going to be a resell. I'm reselling all of my planner stuff that I'm not using, like some planner clips and like inserts and tabs and things that I got from my ring planner. I'm going to be selling all of those on my Mercari, so I will give you guys like my my Mercari handle and maybe a link to it if there's a way to link to my Mercari sales page. But those are all the things. And then we got our new comforter, which I'm actually loving. One thing that I love when I sleep is I love to sleep with a comforter, but it's so hot with a comforter, so we're using like a thin quilt, but I was in love with it. I really missed a comforter, so I started researching like cooling comforters, and I found Slumber Cloud, and these are all the little stickers that came with it, so that's why I stuck them on there, just as a reminder that we you know, got a new comforter and I'm in love with it. So all right, it looks like I do have a few more pictures to put down from our trip, so I'm thinking I will put those here and maybe decorate the pages with the firefly stuff. So we'll add some more firefly kinds of items. I think what I'll do is, if I can pull it up, once again, playing with Kay. I love your stickers, but I have a love-hate relationship with your stickers. Because they're beautiful, but the paper that they're printed on is not kind. All right, if I can get it up, get it up, get it up. All right, I ended up getting a different one. All right, so I'm just gonna do this here. And then if I can get another one, I'll put it. Okay, there we go. All right, so the last of what I need to put in here, I'm just gonna pull out the ones that I know are from our trip to, the pictures that I have left are the ones that I believe are from when we were in Savannah. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna put all of the Savannah stuff, I think, here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write with this green. We're gonna write right here. That looks more like a O, but okay, so Savannah. Okay. And the first night we were in Savannah, we stayed at the East Bay Inn, and they gave us these like free like drink cards, but then we never used them. All right, this is not from Savannah. This is not from Savannah. This one is from, I'm gonna put this here. This is from when we were on Tybee. I may be close to needing to replace my tape, but we'll put that there. And what we'll do is we will speed through this part where I'm putting in my pictures for Savannah. Okay, so that is all that I have from Savannah, and basically I think I'm going to do some journaling here and then some journaling here, which is going to come later. But that is all that I have from the month of April. So now we're going to do our setup for the month of May right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in my May tab. And then because May is, even though my husband hates it when I say it, May the 4th be with you, I have these stickers from Oh Hello Stationery Co. So I thought I would use, not these, maybe I'll add these to my sticker giveaway. But these stickers right here, and then I have some washi tape. Well, I have 2 Star and Moon washi tapes, but I think I'll use the black one and the purple. I think that'll work. All right, so let's see. What do I want to use? Maybe we'll use this one, and then I need my space on the cover page. And then maybe I will do some purple and black stars around. Okay, hopefully that's right. Okay, so let's put this here. And then I need my space here. And then we'll put, maybe we'll do May just along the middle with some washi tape on either side of it. All right, so we'll just write May, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll make some flags with the washi. So let's do one about that length. And I'm gonna cut it so that it's like even on either side. And then I'm gonna fold it like so, and I always forget which way I'm supposed to do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do it this way so that it looks like a little flag. And then we'll do this one going, if I can get it on right. Here, let's do it this way. This one going that way, and then we'll do one going the other way. That. So just prove that it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like I'll show you just for fun. Like this is what I did for January, which was like a watercolor splash of color for like make it pink, make it blue for Sleeping Beauty. This is what I did for February, where I just took like an image, like a card that I got off of Etsy, and I cut it out to be my image. And then obviously you saw what we did for April, which was pretty simplistic. So as you can see, like this installment of Stalogy, I haven't been like as uber artistic as I was in my previous installment Stalogy, where I was trying to be like, I was trying to draw more. It just kind of depends on just like the mood that I'm in. And this is just showing you that you can make a really pretty cover page for your bullet journal or your Stalogy or whatever it is that you're doing. And it doesn't have to be like overly artistic to still be cute, right? So now I'm going to go on and do my journaling. So first is my niece was in Annie Junior. She was one of the orphans, and then also my nephew was in the stage crew. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is cut out Annie Junior, like this top part here, and then wherever my niece's name is, I think I'm gonna cut out that part too, like the orphans. She didn't have like a little set. I thought maybe she did. Does she have a little note? Let's see. I think she had a note in here. Yeah. And then I'll cut this part out and put that in as well. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so we will kind of zoom through, quickly this part. Alright, now I'm going to decorate the remainder of the pages with these little stickers. I think I'm gonna do a full box on one side and some washi tape on the other side. But I'm not gonna do it being super fancy. I'm just gonna cut it and stick it down. Okay, so now I'm going to journal, which I feel like the space theme, in addition to it being May the 4th be with you, also works really well because we went on a Memorial Day trip and we went to the TELUS Science Museum and the Barnsley Resort. But some of the stuff that you see at the TELUS Science Museum is, one, they have a science in motion gallery that has like, you know, space shuttles and stuff, and then they also have a planetarium, so it really works with that. All right, so I've got this from the TELUS Science Museum. I've got our Barnsley Resort map here, and then I've got all of our pictures. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm gonna cut out maybe this right here. And then we went and saw the mineral gallery, the fossil gallery, and the science museum, but maybe I'll cut out the part about the planetarium too, just for fun. And yeah, and maybe I'll do like the, I'm trying to decide whether to do, I'm thinking I might use these images instead, as long as they don't overlap too much with TELUS. Maybe. All right, maybe I'll do this part here and then do these, because these have the little symbols and I kind of like this better. So what we'll do is we will cut out the stuff that we saw, and then I'll come back and paste that in. So let me see if I can't even remember if I actually took any pictures. I think the pictures that I took were all of the ruins. I don't think I took any of the museums. So this will just be like, I'll paste them all here and then I'll kind of journal about it. I'll tell you like a quick, like interesting story. Like while we were there, I think we were like almost done. We had done the mineral gallery, we had done the fossil gallery, and then I had to go to the bathroom, so I ran to the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, like this alarm started going off saying that we all needed to exit the building. And so I was like, of course that would happen while I'm in the restroom, right? But yeah, so I like ran out and met Kevin. We all exited the building. We had to wait. The fire trucks came. Like it took forever. We waited. So we went to the little solar house, which is not really that exciting. While we were waiting, I was like, I wonder if this is like the most traction that the solar house has ever gotten. It's because of this like drill, and it ended up just being that something set off like one of the fire alarms. It didn't end up being like a true emergency, but we had to wait like about an hour to be able to go back inside, and we weren't sure like whether or not we should like wait, because we were doing it like on our way to the Barnsley Resort. It was kind of like on the way, and I had been there on a field trip with one of my students, but I had never been there like just to like see everything on my own. So it was kind of interesting. All right, so, but we did end up getting back inside. All right, this is kind of the layout of everything. So I'll just kind of put it like this, and then I'll journal about the gallery right here. I try to sometimes pay attention to where I'm putting pictures and where I plan on writing, because when you write, when you already have a picture down on the other side of the page, it sometimes makes it hard to write. So I think what I'll do is I'll journal on this page, And here, let me fix this. We'll paste everything down, and then we'll move on to the next part of the journaling. Okay, so I'll have this here and I'll journal here, and then I'll journal here as well, and then we'll put some photos down for Barnsley Resort. I think what I'll do is, I think I'll cut out this with the title in it, and then I'll cut out like this little part where the ruins are, which was really fun, and maybe the beer garden. This was where our hotel room was. It was a manor house, so it was like it was just a regular hotel room with a bathroom, but it was in like a mini house. So all of these are little manor houses where there's like 4 or more like rooms inside of a manor house. But I vlogged this trip as well as did a room walkthrough of our room at the Barnsley Resort on my travel vlog channel, which is called Savvy Journey, and I will link to those below. I'll link to my coastal Georgia trip, which included those Savannah pictures that you saw, as well as the vlog for the Barnsley Resort as well, in case you're curious. And please feel free to go and subscribe to my Savvy Journey travel channel as well. I post vlogs for all of our little trips that we go on, as well as all of our Disney trips, and then sometimes I have little like tips and tricks like videos that I post as well. Like my most popular video on that channel is the Savannah one, where I did like the 9 best places to eat in Savannah. That one's gotten over 20,000 views, I think, unless I haven't checked most recently. And then I've also done a what not to wear at Disney World video that's also gotten a lot of views as well. So feel free to go check out my Savvy Journey travel channel as well. Alright, we ate at this beer garden place. I'm trying to cut that out. And then we also ate at Woodlands Grill, so I'm gonna cut that one out too. And these ruins were just so hauntingly beautiful. Definitely, if you're curious about the Barnsley Resort or the history of the ruins and everything, definitely check out my vlog on this trip, because I kind of give you a little brief like history of the Barnsley Resort and the the manor house ruins there. Alright, so I'm going to go back and do the actual journaling later, but I'll just kind of give you a flip through of April and May. So this was our setup using the Planning with Kay Firefly kit. If it's still available, I will link this below. I think that's super cute. This is what I did like before. I did this on my own and I didn't film it, but these are my pictures from our trip to Jekyll Island. This was the Driftwood Beach. We also did St. Simon's Island and went to the Fort Frederica on St. Simon's, and then we also went to the lighthouse. So these are the pictures from the lighthouse. The Easter egg hunt, and then these are just some like things that I already showed you. And then this is the pictures from Savannah. That was the cathedral, one of the cemeteries in Savannah, the Forsyth Fountain. This is from the dog-friendly Savannah map that we got at one of the hotels. I'm going to use this page to do some journaling. This was our May cover page, which once again, very simplistic, using a Oh Hello Stationery Co. space kit, as well as, I can't remember where this washi tape is from. If I can find out where I got the washi tape from, I will let you know. I don't think it says, it may have also been, I think this may be also Oh Hello Stationery Co. But that's our May cover page. The stuff from Annie Jr., the cutouts from the Tellus Science Museum. I've used these pages to journal. Cutouts from the Barnsley Resort map. And then these are the pictures from the ruins at the manor house ruins at the Barnsley Resort. Like I said, super pretty. And then this was actually the family cemetery. And then I'll use some pages to journal. And then I still have all of this left. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go ahead and put July in here as well, since this is more of like a journaling stology now, and I'm not using it for planning anymore. I still have a lot, so I think I'm gonna definitely do July, and then we'll see like where I'm at in the stology. I'm gonna try to fill this up before I do a new setup for my next stology. So we're gonna try to fill it up. So maybe I'll get a little more creative with my July setup cover page. Maybe I'll do something fun for July that's not overly simplistic. I have a lot of pages left, so we might be able to fit July, August, and maybe September. August and September, school has started back in Georgia, so I don't think I'll have as many pictures to share in August. But I think we're gonna do like a mini trip in September, so I might have something to share in September. So we'll just see how far these pages get us through the end of the year before we do another stology setup. As you can see, I actually skipped the month of March because that was when we got our puppy. Well, we got our puppy at the very end of February, and I didn't do anything in March, nothing at all. I am human, and it didn't happen, but you can kind of see how much it's chunked up already for just 4 months worth of planning and journaling. So it's gonna, I think if we put another 2 to 3 months in here, it'll be a nice chunky stology for me to do a flip through for you guys. So that is my setup for April and May and my travel journaling. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my July cover page setup in this stology, as well as my travel journaling for our beach trip that's in July as well. I don't know if I'll have anything for May, so we may be skipping, anything for June, so we may be skipping June. I don't think I've taken any pictures in June, so unless something happens between now and the end of June, most likely we'll be skipping June and just doing July in this stology. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so stay tuned for June, possibly June, definitely in July, setup and travel journal with me, as well as some plan with me's on my new digital planners. So thank you again so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing and you love plan with me's and journal with me's and travel related things and stologies, and now I'm going to be getting into digital planning, so any of those types of things, then I would love to welcome you to this Savvy Charmed Life family. So please hit that subscribe button, and definitely hit that notification bell as well, so you're notified when I post a new video, because I'm not great at sticking to a posting schedule. So definitely hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Okay, bye.